Alright guys, we made a little bit of a trek this morning, about an hour into Connecticut, to try out this pond. Just by first glance it looks good, so we're going to be just throwing our usual till we start getting some bites. I heard there's some pike and stuff in here, so we're just going to be tossing and seeing what happens, and we will keep you guys posted. Hopefully we hook up to some nice fish. That's fast. It's like our third cast in. Nice. Not exactly the size we're looking for, but that is a nice fish. Probably third or fourth cast in. I'll be able to count it out, but it's on the frog. Sweet. Say about a pounder. Nice. I was gonna say we're getting to where we're comfortable, like lily pads and stuff. I mean, he choked it. Nice. Beautiful bit. Beautiful bass. All right. All right. Let's sneak out of here and get some more casts in all these lily pads. This is where we're comfortable. Our home range. Oh no. Oh. If you guys, I'll look this up, see if it's a pike or a pickerel, but this might be a pike. It looks a lot different than the ones I normally catch. But if that's a pike, there would be a chance of catching a giant pike, which would be cool. I'll look that up and I'll probably put it down and see if I'm wrong or if I'm just overthinking it. But that looked a little bit different than just the normal pickerel I catch. So, and I've never caught a pike, but I know there are pike in here. This is a little bit nicer one. Here we go. Healthy. Fat, chunky. About a pound. I don't know if you guys saw it in the video. Something swirled up over here, and even if it's a sunfish that swirls, a lot of times it gets the attention of other bass around, and they feel like they're missing out. So if you toss on it, any sort of swirl, there's a chance that there's a bass that's around there taking a look at it, even if the swirl wasn't the bass. So that's what I think that was. I think it was a sunfish grabbing a bug. But the bass came over and checked it out, and by the time he came over, my worm was there and he grabbed it. So that's just a little tip I've noticed works. Nice. Another little guy. There we go. All set. And a pounder. We haven't found those big ones yet, but we will. We're still early. We're just moving fast. It might seem like we're in different spots all the time, but we're honestly moving pretty fast. I'm just trying to find where it seems like there's big ones held up, which is a lot of these areas, it seems like. So I'm just covering as much water as I can, especially first time fishing it. I'm not trying to waste a bunch of time thinking I know what this lake is, the general idea is. Oh, that's a sunfish. All right, guys, here's the plan. We're gonna be heading over to another pond, another one in Connecticut. We've been catching a couple, but I just feel like it's wicked pressured. There's probably 15 kayaks today. So we're just gonna head on back and get on over to a pond where I think it's gonna be a little bit less pressured. We caught a couple, I think like 4 or 5. But yeah, we'll see you over at the next pond. Something just bit my strap. What in the world? So yeah, we'll see you over at the next pond. I'm not sure. It might take us like an hour to get there, and we'll probably fish there for 3 or 4 hours. So hopefully we catch some nice stuff over at that one. But I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see what happens. All right, guys, we are out on another pond that wasn't very far away. We're just gonna try this place. There was no one here, which I don't know if that's a good sign or a bad sign. And it's nasty. like weedy. So it's going to be just basically a lot of frogging from what I can tell. But I mean, good temps, good water temps for frogging. So I mean, everything should align to have a decent day. But again, if we fish here for like an hour or two and we don't catch anything, we'll actually shoot over to another pond and we'll just do some pond hopping and kind of see what happens. But we'll keep you guys posted and we'll let you know if we get anything good. And yeah, pond number 2. Oh, that's a nice fish. Come on. Oh, it felt like a nice fish. Was not a nice fish. I mean, he barreled out of the water for it, though. Wow, this thing's like black. Wow, very, very, very dark. Well, there's bass in here. That's definitely good to know. We've only been here about 5 minutes, but I was curious if there was even bass in here. Oh, another little guy. I don't even know how he got this in his mouth. Some determination on this one. There we go. Like a half-pounder. Alright, this one's a little bit better. Yeah, maybe a tiny bit better. Still like kind of like cookie cutter shaped. About a pound. I'm noticing though they're around these like clumps of dirt and sticks and that kind of like form in the water. I really don't know what they are, if they're from like beavers or otters or something. But they're around these clumps. So we're just gonna keep fishing around them. Hopefully catch something bigger than 1.5 pounds, but we'll see. Alright guys, we just wrapped it up over at this one over here. It was just way too thick, too shallow. I'm sure there are some bigger fish, but we might be running to another pond. If not, I appreciate you guys watching. If you want to see anything different, let me know. If you have any recommendations for some Connecticut ponds, just leave it in the comments. Again, I think we're going over to another one now, just for about an hour or two. And then we can also just see how that goes. But we will catch you guys on the next one.